Hey, I'm Liv, and this is Pandemic Parley number 3. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm feeling much better today. I told myself if I just got to today, I could put my leg on, and the feeling of being able to stand upright and walk myself over here is huge. I'm only going to do it for a short while because I'm going for a bike ride, and that's nice and laid back and doesn't put any stress on my leg. Recumbent trike for the win. What? If you'd like to join me, I'm going to put this stuff on my face and chat about how I'm feeling. I'm clearly not as dramatic as yesterday, but that doesn't change any of the seriousness of what we're going through. So if you have any feelings, then please let me know down below. If you have any resources or anything that can help your local community or the world at large, please let me know too, and I will include them in the description box. Now let's get to the lecture. Hello everyone, welcome to another Pandemic Parley. I think it's number 3 now, and it's actually like 9:47 on Sunday morning, and at 11 we are doing another virtual party. We try to make this international, so it's a good time for Israel and South Africa and London. However, I did not think about the load shedding in South Africa, so hopefully anyone I've contacted will be able to hang out with us then. So I'm in a rush. I've been distracted by social media and getting in contact with everyone, so I'm just gonna use this Natasha Denona mini palette. If you can hear barking, Patrick is playing with Muggle and teasing him. Like, Muggle has Patrick really well trained. Like, he'll be like, bark, 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 scratch me, and then Patrick will scratch him, and then he'll stop, and then Muggle's like, keep scratching me, human. So that might be what's happening. Anyways, yeah, I'm in a rush because I do want to be there and online and available and ready. So I'm going to use this little Natasha Denona thing, and it feels weird talking about products. Like, there's a Ulta 21 days of beauty sale thing that's going on now, and it just feels a little psychotic, the idea of encouraging consumerism in the realm of beauty when, like, for one, hopefully people aren't going to be going out, so it's a lot of the stuff we might not need for the outside. If you want beauty for yourself, no, I don't like that term. If you want makeup for yourself, makeup has nothing to do with beauty. Sweet, grab it, go ahead, but it just feels really weird. The whole consumer cycle is still going on, so I might talk about products, but weird. Okay, I didn't mean to put that under my eyes, but I guess I'm doing it now. So I'm excited to do this brunch thing, and I'm sure you can tell I'm in a little more positive mood than I was yesterday. I actually have my leg on, and I can't tell you how uplifting that is and how amazing it feels. I stood up to brush my teeth, and I didn't like hang off the side of the sink on my knees, and there's just all sorts of things. It's just so wonderful. I promised myself if I could get through the chunk of time between when I started being off my leg and our bike ride, then I could have my leg on for our bike ride, because I'm on a recumbent, I'm tilted, it's much less pressure on my leg than anything else. And I did pop my leg on for an hour yesterday because I was losing my mind. It does a lot. So I definitely want to heal my leg during this time. It's going to help me to feel strong and active and healthy. But okay, let's touch base a bit. It's really funny. We had this whole generation of children that were brought up with the internet, and I remember it being sort of like they were online all the time and not learning human interaction, and sort of I remember hearing thoughts that they were losing their social skills and things like that. And now we're having to do that, be online only, not interact with people in person. And I think I'm one of those people that loves social interaction and personal interaction and person-to-person interaction, so this is weird and tough. Okay, let me put stuff on. So how are you guys doing? I mean, I know I'm feeling much more upbeat and positive because I have my leg on, but that does not change the situation in any way. So how are you? How are things in your part of the world? Are things escalating? I hope you guys have seen that really useful simulation virus thing. I'll put it up over here and scroll on it on my phone, but it's simulating like what happens with the virus depending on how we respond, and how definitely slowing it down is so imperative, and socially isolating, distancing. So I don't know if you've seen that, but pretty useful and pretty interesting, and obviously pretty sad as well, like what our next couple months are gonna look like. But we're gonna save lives if we do this, if we distance, if we take care, if we value the people in our society. And I think I've seen a lot of people reacting to this devaluation of the people at risk. Using the words it's only the elderly population. It's just those who are immune compromised. And I'm so glad that this is coming to light, because everyone in our population is valuable. Everyone deserves to be cared for. These are the people who wiped our butts when we were children, who took us to the hospital, who taught us in schools. These are the experts who are telling us what to do. They're in these age ranges. So for our own benefit, if anything, but simply for the fact that they're humans and valuable, and youth does not make you more valuable or invulnerable. And the amount of estimated years that you might have on this earth because you are younger does not make you more valuable, because clearly nothing is assured, you know? So we need to value these people. We need to protect them. I want to do what I can to protect them and to protect my mom and stay clean, stay healthy, stay away. Maybe I'll make that shirt. Anyways, for me, I'm getting a little worried about my dad. He is in South Africa right now, having lots of different people messaging, getting distracted. So can you hear that? So I'm worried about my dad. He's in South Africa and he says that everything's fine there. Like the virus hasn't hit there and no one's changing anything. Everything's fine. But I'm concerned, like, can he get out? And if he tries to go to the airport, will he be able to get out of there? Like I was looking at I think O'Hare and what craziness is there right now. And it's like, if there's some people there that are infected, how are they not infecting everyone else? It's crazy and very worrying. So I'm really concerned about my dad. He's supposed to come back April 2nd. And I hope he can. I really hope he can. I mean, assuming that this is a safer place to be, I don't know. So yeah, our fundraising bike ride thing, that is on hold for a while. Of course, whatever needs to be on hold has to be on hold. But I'm very, very, very excited to go for a bike ride today. Just having not been ambulatory, I can't wait to move my body and feel normal and get some fresh air. And I think I'm gonna, as soon as I heal up more, try to focus on that. Fresh air. So it was really cool. Last night was Saturday night in sort of quarantine. Obviously not quarantine medically, but jokingly. So there was an online DJ set by a DJ who I guess performs at a bar that I really like in town. It's called Milk. It's sort of like alternative industrial. So he did a DJ set online and bunch of people tuned in. I think there were like 80 people there for a good chunk of the time, and it was really sweet and fun. And it's awesome seeing so many people reaching out to connect. Like it is really kind of flooring me how many people are reaching out and doing this. There's another friend who's a beautiful artist, and she painted. She did like a Bob Ross style painting, and a bunch of us gathered and watched her and chatted. And it's warming my heart. It's warming the cockles in my heart. You know, like this is so much more so than normal. I think everyone's trying to reach out in the same way, you know, and it's really warms me. Okay. I'm going to do a light shimmer, then deepen it up. This is quite a nice little palette, but I didn't find that it stayed very well. So please do share, how are things in your community? Have you noticed a lot of people reaching out and doing cool things like this? Live painting or DJ sets? Is there something that you do that you'd like other people to join you for? I really encourage you to do so. It's just a really connecting thing. Hey, and if you're doing something live online or even shooting a video or sharing your art or wanting to connect, please contact me, let me know, and I would love to be there and connect with you, because clearly I get it. I want to connect. It's so funny. I think I've seen movies where like people are in quarantine or it's the end of the world or whatever, and there's that one person that's like, I give up, I'm just gonna go get it or whatever. And I've always thought that person was a moron. Just stick it out. Just get through it, be tough. And then I'm like 3 days into not being out and about and seeing people, and I'm like, I'm gonna lose my mind. So I get it now. Wow, that's really purple. I just look like someone punched me in the face. Ugh, okay, that was too far in. Yeah, I get it a lot more now, and I had a period of time where I was like, there's a lot that's happened in these 3 days, huh? So I had a period of time where I was like, should we all just go get infected, all of us? And then hearing what they're trying to do in the UK, that they're going for the herd immunity and getting everyone infected. And it's so unrealistic because you would have to be able to do that whilst ensuring that the at-risk population is completely safe and away, completely quarantined. So, I mean, if that was the case, like if they're in a bunker and they have no contact with the infected people, then sure, that sounds okay, but I don't think that's the case. So then if you're going for herd immunity and these people get, the amount of people that you want to get sick and recover are sick, but then you also add on a small portion of the population that you're trying to protect, they're just not going to be cared for. And then like anyone in the healthy population who happens to have more serious side effects, they're not going to be cared for either. I don't know. It's I mean, I guess we're seeing what England's gonna do. Who knows what we're gonna say in a year? Like, it might be like, wow, they had the right idea. I have not cried yet today, thankfully, but every so often thinking about everything, choices of life and death, and just, yeah. Oh my God, see that I get myself emotional. I gotta stay in happy makeup mode just for now, just for a bit, but don't be oblivious. You know, find the things that make you happy, but don't be oblivious. I've encountered a couple people who are unwilling to admit that something's happening because they are scared, and I totally get it. It's terrifying, but they're not willing to take the safety precautions at the same time, which is not okay. Like, as in going to visit at-risk people without taking safety precautions because they're scared and don't want to admit it. That's not okay. Okay, a little liner really helps one not look too bruised, but I suddenly do look a bit punched in the face. I need to speed up. So it was really sweet. I did a premiere for my first pandemic Parley, and a couple of people who joined me and Patrick for our virtual party were there. And it was really lovely to have you guys. If you're watching this, thank you so much for joining me. It felt connected. It really felt connected. Maybe when I'm releasing this, I'll probably do a premiere again. And so if you joined our virtual brunch or anything like that, I hope you had fun. And if we're having another one, I hope you come join. And maybe I'll put the details in the description box. I think one of the things that really continually floors me is that I can't be flippant about the potential cost of lives. The potential cost of lives is just so enormous, and I truly do value every single person that is gonna be affected by this. And my heart goes out to anyone. I mean, it could be me, it could be my family, and I so hope it isn't. And at the same time, my heart goes out to anyone who is not able to get the medical care that could save their life. And that's why I want to be as careful as possible. You want some trivial chat? Let's do some trivial stuff. So products. There's this woman on YouTube called Mel. I'll link her below. She's got curly hair and she's gorgeous. But she's really, really gorgeous. Like, if you just want to enjoy watching someone being gorgeous and fun, go watch her. And so she recommended these Invisibobbles, and it's like, it looks like a phone cord that's been glued together. And so that's how my hair is tied up right now. And it's quite nice. Like, I woke up like this, but you know, I did style it a little bit. But it's quite a cool way to do curly hair and not mess up your hair. I'm gonna use this blue pen thing. So the Invisibobble gets a thumbs up. It's really cool. But there are duplicates on Amazon for much cheaper. I could see anyone trying that if you have curly hair and you want to get stuff. That pink eyeliner I did yesterday just did not work. That looked so weird. I look like I've been crying too hard, but I did cry quite a lot yesterday. So that makes sense. Okay, what's ready for lips? I know. I got this with, my dad gives me a birthday present of a MAC gift card every year. So I got this at that time, and it is a gorgeous color. It's called Let Them Eat Cake. It's a cool pink, and I love it. So this was certainly a much more upbeat video, I believe, which is not to make light of the situation. It's simply that I am in a positive mood. I'm ambulatory. That makes me pretty ecstatic, and I just woke up, so I didn't have time to get depressed yet. Feels weird that it's gonna be Monday tomorrow. I might be releasing this on Monday or Tuesday. So it feels really weird, the idea of going back to the work week with all this going on. I'm so thankful to have employment. I'm so thankful that I can, for the most part, do my job online. There are gonna have to be some people who I work with directly that will be at work, and I hope that they're safe, and I hope they're okay, and I hope that a portion of us not being there helps keep them safe. It removes the contaminant risks. I don't know. It feels really weird, the idea of starting a work week tomorrow this way. So how you doing? Where are you in your part of the world? Is work as normal? Are you in the service industry? How are you dealing with that? Do you have to deal with people, or are you totally remote? Anyways, that's the look done. It's actually more dramatic and glam than I was expecting right now. It actually feels pretty weird being this glam when I'm just gonna go downstairs and have an online chat and brunch and then go for a bike ride. But it really is sort of a self-care thing for me to like put my face on and color myself and make myself bright when my insides are not at the moment. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for showing up to Pandemic Parley number 3. You can share anything that you're feeling down below. If it's got nothing to do with makeup, it doesn't matter. Share away. If you want to join our online virtual meeting, whatever, I'll put some details down below, hopefully. And once again, I'm going to have a rolling list of resources down below for anything that can give anyone assistance. If you know of resources in your area specifically or in the world, please let me know. I will include them down below. Stay safe out there, guys, and thanks so much for hanging out.